Scene script. Have you ever stopped to wonder why some people seem unflustered by the chaos of life? Today we delve into the profound concept of inner peace, an oasis of calm amidst a desert of turmoil. Imagine a state of tranquility that transcends the physical realm, a serene sanctuary that exists within you. This is inner peace. In the whirlwind of existence, inner peace is the anchor that steadies our boat. It's the compass that guides us through life's labyrinth, maintaining balance amidst highs and lows, joys and sorrows. And the beauty of inner peace? It's not a privilege reserved for a select few. It's an attainable goal, a destination within everyone's reach, regardless of their circumstances. Whether you're a busy professional, a student juggling multiple responsibilities, or a retiree navigating the golden years, inner peace is a journey open to all. Now, you may ponder, how can one attain this elusive inner peace? Stay tuned to discover. First, we must understand the barriers that stand in our way to inner peace. A significant barrier to inner peace is stress. Stress is like a thief in the night, robbing us of our tranquility. It's a sneaky culprit that disguises itself in various forms: work deadlines, financial worries, or relationship tensions. It's a universal experience, yet it's highly personalized. What stresses one person may not affect another. The key is recognizing when stress is taking over and taking steps to manage it. Another common obstacle is negative thoughts. These are the little nagging voices in our heads, constantly telling us we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, or we're not attractive enough. These thoughts can be incredibly damaging, eating away at our confidence and disturbing our peace of mind. But remember, thoughts are just thoughts. They're not facts. Learning to challenge and change negative thoughts is a powerful tool in the quest for inner peace. Finally, we come to a lack of self-love. This is perhaps the most subtle and yet the most destructive barrier to inner peace. When we don't love and respect ourselves, it's impossible to find peace. We're constantly seeking validation from others, and when we don't receive it, we feel worthless. But the truth is, we're all deserving of love and respect, especially from ourselves. Cultivating self-love is an essential step in overcoming this obstacle. Each of these barriers, stress, negative thoughts, and a lack of self-love, can disrupt our peace of mind in profound ways. But the good news is, they're not insurmountable. With awareness, understanding, and a bit of work, we can overcome them. Recognizing these barriers is the first step towards overcoming them and finding inner peace. The first step towards inner peace is self-acceptance. But what does it truly mean to accept oneself? It's about embracing the whole package, your strengths, your flaws, your quirks, and everything in between. It's acknowledging your potentials and limitations, not with judgment or criticism, but with understanding and grace. When we accept ourselves, we are saying, "I am enough." This acceptance isn't a resignation to stagnation, but rather a call to growth. It's the starting point from which we can work to improve ourselves, not out of self-loathing but out of self-love. Self-acceptance paves the way to inner peace by quieting the internal war of self-rejection. It allows us to live authentically, free from the exhausting pursuit of perfection. It's a journey inward, a journey to understand and accept ourselves as we are. Right here, right now. Self-acceptance is the cornerstone of inner peace, laying the foundation for the next steps. The second step to inner peace is practicing mindfulness. At its core, mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment. It's about not getting lost in our thoughts, but instead paying full attention to what we're doing, what we're feeling, and what's happening around us. It's like tuning into a radio station that's playing the song of the here and now. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for inner peace, because it helps us to see our thoughts and feelings without judgment. We often get caught up in the stories we tell ourselves, whether they're about our past, our future, or even our present. These stories can often lead to stress, anxiety, and a lack of peace. But when we practice mindfulness, we learn to observe these stories without getting lost in them. We learn to see them for what they are, just thoughts, just feelings. They're not who we are, and they're not our reality. Not only does mindfulness help us to see our thoughts and feelings clearly, but it also helps us to connect more deeply with the world around us. It allows us to fully appreciate the beauty of a sunset, the taste of a delicious meal, or the sound of a loved one's laugh. It helps us to live more fully, more vibrantly. So, how do we practice mindfulness? It's simpler than you might think. Start by taking a few moments each day to just sit and pay attention to your breath. Feel the air entering and leaving your body. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to your breath. You can also practice mindfulness during everyday activities. When you're eating, really taste your food. When you're walking, feel the ground beneath your feet. When you're listening to someone, give them your full attention. Remember, mindfulness is not about emptying your mind or achieving a state of eternal calm. It's about being fully present and engaged with your experience moment by moment. Mindfulness, when practiced regularly, can significantly enhance your journey to inner peace. The third step to inner peace is learning to let go. An essential part of this journey is understanding that sometimes we need to release the grip on the steering wheel of life. It's about recognizing that we can't control everything, and that's okay. Imagine you're holding on to a hot coal. You're feeling the heat, the pain, but you refuse to let go. That's what holding on to past regrets, future anxieties, and things beyond your control feels like. It burns you from the inside, making it impossible for peace to set in. Past regrets are something we all have. They are not mistakes, but lessons learned. Remember, the past is a place of reference, not a place of residence. It's essential to learn from it, but you must not let it hold you captive. Allow yourself to accept that you cannot change the past, but you can change how you perceive and react to it. By doing so, you free yourself from the chains of regret. Now, let's talk about future anxieties. The future is a mystery, an untouched canvas. Worrying about it won't paint a better picture. Instead, it steals the joy of the present moment. Learn to embrace the uncertainty and understand that worrying will not add a single moment to your life. Lastly, things that are out of our control. This could be the weather, traffic, or the actions of others. You can't control these elements, but you can control how you react to them. You can choose to let them disturb your peace or to let go and maintain your tranquility. Letting go doesn't mean you don't care about it anymore. It's just realizing that the only thing you really have control over is yourself, right here, right now. And that's where inner peace begins. By letting go, you create space for peace to enter and reside within you. You allow yourself to live in the present, free from the weight of the past and the anxiety of the future. Letting go frees up the mental space for peace to flourish within. Let's recap the journey we've embarked on towards inner peace. We began by understanding the very essence of inner peace, a state of calm and tranquility that allows us to navigate life's storms with grace and serenity. This inner serenity is not a far-off dream, but a reality that we can all achieve. Next, we delved into the obstacles that often stand in our way. These obstacles can be external, like the demands and stresses of life, or internal, like our own fears, doubts, and insecurities. But by recognizing and acknowledging these obstacles, we arm ourselves with the knowledge to overcome them. Self-acceptance was the first step we discussed on this journey. It's about embracing who you are in your entirety. Your strengths, your weaknesses, your triumphs, and your failures. It's about understanding that you are enough just as you are. And it's about being kind to yourself, even when you stumble and fall. Then we explored the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment, truly living and experiencing the here and now, without being dragged down by the past or anxious about the future. It's about appreciating the beauty in the mundane and finding joy in the simplicity of life. Lastly, we talked about letting go of the things that no longer serve us, of the resentments that weigh us down, and of the need to control every aspect of our life. By letting go, we make room for new experiences, for growth, and for peace. Each of these steps, understanding the obstacles, embracing self-acceptance, practicing mindfulness, and mastering the art of letting go, are integral parts of the journey towards inner peace. None of them are easy, but all of them are worthwhile. Remember, inner peace is not a destination, but a journey. Start yours today.